Jukebox Parlour with Sung and her imaginary guests.
My name is Sung and I do the request show on Saturday nights from 7 to 9. The request show takes place every week, hopefully every week if I'm there. It's kind of a tricky time, I guess, because it tends to be a day where people tend to have dinners or like special celebrations. So sometimes I'm not always there, but I just take people's texts and calls, and then I just take people's song requests and play them. I feel like Spotify a lot of the time, but it's always nice to chat to a bit of a community.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that request every week. Mark from the Wild Wild West likes to call in, tell me about his dinner. Dave likes to call in, likes to request Elvis. James calls in every fortnight and asks for the same song, Dreams by the Cranberries. Spencer and Tracy helped me save my plants during lockdown when I broadcasted live from home in my room.
And do you know these people?
I don't know them. There are some people who call themselves the Hukanui Gun Club that request in every week. I don't know them. No, I don't know any of them. Yeah, it's really weird.
It's weird, but do you feel like you have a connection to them?
Definitely. They're like my Saturday night mates. And during lockdown, it felt even more amplified because, like, aside from my flatmates, these were the people that I was talking to every week.
My name's Charlie and I'm currently in my 4th year studying at the University of Auckland doing sociology. So there's a wide range of jobs that you can do as a volunteer. I started out doing reception, which means you're at the front desk and you're helping people get their prizes that they've won on air, or you're putting the entertainment guide up for the radio DJ hosts to read it out, and then you can also do news. We have a really brilliant news team at the station that's populated mainly by students, and so you can volunteer doing news, writing news stories, reading news. I think those are the two main kinds of volunteering you can do. Yeah, so BFM's quite different because it's an independent radio station, so our kind of kaupapa is like platforming artists who might not have the kind of economic or sort of the economic means to kind of promote their music or have their music played on bigger, more commercial stations. So we have lots of kind of local grassroots artists from around the country playing on our radio. And also, because we're not commercial, but we also need money to function, we're sponsored by other by companies, but we have a creative director who writes the ads, which are often quite funny and humorous. So we write our own ads for the companies. Yeah. I've been with BFM now for a couple of years. I started off at reception, as I said. Now I have a show. I'm a DJ on Friday afternoons, and doing both of those things, it's been really wonderful being in a community an inclusive community where people really nerd out about music, and also being within a community that reaches out to the wider community across Auckland and puts on gigs for everyone to come to of all ages.
My name's Johnny and I host the drive show at BFM, but also work in sales during the day. So I sell ads for the radio station, and then at 4 o'clock I do the drive show from 4 to 7, which is both sort of, we don't have a producer on the show, so I host the show but also organise all the content for it. I started at BFM. I listened to BFM for a long time, and so I really liked the station. And then I went back to university and did a postgraduate diploma in communication studies. And at that time I started volunteering at BFM. I started volunteering on the news team, writing news in the morning for the breakfast show, I think, one day a week, and then moved over to a drive show in the evening, like writing for the drive show news, which was about, I don't know, probably I'd arrive at maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon and write news for an hour, and then eventually started reading the news. Did that for a while on the drive, on maybe a Tuesday drive, and then got a graveyard show at some point. A graveyard show is a radio show in the middle of the night, where you basically learn how to use all the studio equipment and have free reign, basically. Play music that you like, and just sort of learn your way around the studio and how to do it.